A starving fox stares longingly through the fence, the vineyard's bounty just out of reach. The fox's stomach betrays its hunger with a loud rumble, a stark reminder of its desperate state. A sly fox enters the vineyard, its eyes gleaming with anticipation, ready to taste the forbidden fruit. Just as the fox reaches for the grapes, a farmer bursts into view, his shouts shattering the calm. A menacing dog charges towards the fox, its ferocious barks echoing through the vineyard, threatening to end the feast. Startled, the fox narrowly escapes, its frustrated gaze lingering on the grapes it could not taste. Under the cloak of night, a fox desperately claws at the earth, his form a silhouette against the vineyard's moonlit rose. His efforts are stopped as his paws hit stone. The farmer's defenses hold firm. A dog's bark shatters the stillness, announcing the farmer's approach. The farmer appears, lantern light slicing through the darkness, as the fox vanishes back into the shadows. In the sun-drenched vineyard, a fox's eyes gleam with cunning as he surveys the tantalizing grapes hanging just out of reach. He glances warily at the vigilant dog guarding the vineyard, a mischievous glint sparking in his eyes. The dog barks sharply and races after the bone, leaving the grapes momentarily unguarded. The fox leaps towards the grapes, but a cleverly concealed net springs into action, ensnaring him. The farmer, his eyes twinkling with amusement, releases the struggling fox with a hearty laugh. "Consider this a final warning, fox. Stay away from my grapes." The fox, accepting his hunger, vanishes into the dense forest. He discovers wild berries, a humble feast amidst the trees. The fox finds solace and nourishment in the simple sustenance. Even in defeat, the forest offers a path to renewal. A seemingly ordinary morning unfolds at Farmer John's chicken coop, with hens clucking and pecking. Henrietta, an intelligent hen, keeps a watchful eye on her surroundings. In the distance, Foxy approaches, his eyes gleaming as he plots his attack. Under the dim moonlight, Foxy attempts to infiltrate Farmer John's chicken coop through a vulnerable gap in the fence. Henrietta's piercing squawk shatters the night's calm, alerting the coop to the imminent danger. Bertha ignites a raucous clucking disturbance, drawing attention to the coop's entrance, as Agnes launches a tactical assault, pecking sharply at Fox's tail. Startled and stung by the sudden attack, Foxy cries out in pain and hastily abandons his infiltration. In Farmer John's field, Foxy, disguised in a scarecrow's attire, spreads grain to entice the hens. Henrietta sees through the disguise. The hens cautiously move toward the scarecrow. The hens charge at Foxy, their wings flapping, delivering pecks that send him tumbling. Under the cool shade of a tree, Fox's hunger sharpens his frustration. A tiny field mouse scurries past, triggering a sudden spark of cunning in Fox's eyes. Foxy decides that hens are too much trouble. With newfound purpose, Foxy trots off in pursuit, leaving Farmer John's hens behind. In a sunlit meadow, Cottontail watches over the thriving community of farmer rabbits. Flopsy and Mopsy hop through the rows of planted carrots, their laughter ringing through the air. The rabbits' laughter fills the serene environment, showing their peaceful agrarian lifestyle. At the forest's edge, Sly watches the meadow, his gaze sharp with cunning. His eyes gleam with predatory intent as he observes the rabbits. Sly whispers, "Such plump little farmers, ripe for the taking." Under the cover of night, Sly initiates his first raid on the rabbit farm, skillfully circumventing rudimentary traps. He absconds with a substantial portion of the carrot harvest. Cottontail, Flopsy, and Mopsy awaken to the devastation of plundered crops, their tranquil lives irrevocably disrupted. Anxious and fearful, the rabbit community huddles together in the meadow, their noses twitching as they discuss the recent fox attack. Cottontail steps forward, a determined glint in his eyes, declaring, "Well, use our knowledge of the land to outsmart him. We'll set up more elaborate defenses." Flopsy and Mopsy, initially trembling, exchange a look of newfound resolve, and Flopsy cries, "We have to protect our home." Mopsy echoes, "We will protect our home." Fear replaced by fierce determination, the rabbits begin digging camouflaged pits, their paws moving tirelessly. Under the cloak of night, Sly returns to the rabbit farm, his eyes gleaming with cunning. The earth betrays him. He plummets into darkness as an alarm shatters the night's calm. Armed with gardening tools and righteous fury, the rabbits emerge, their eyes fixed on their trapped foe. Cottontail, at the forefront, her face a mask of determination. As dawn breaks over the meadow, Sly is escorted away, his defeat a stark reminder of the rabbits' resilience. Cottontail, Flopsy, and Mopsy lead the rabbits in a triumphant celebration, their unity fortified. The meadow returns to peace, yet the rabbits remain watchful, forever changed by the ordeal.